Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and today, definitely going to get into the blue reveals for the Evolution booster. Should have come out on Saturday, but things got really sidetracked. It's been a lot. I'm not going to say I'm burnt out, but I definitely was like a little tripped up over this weekend and getting a bunch of stuff situated. So we are here now, and we're about to be back to that consistent 5-6 day a week kind of deal here. So that being said, I did want to talk about the blue now that all the new blue cards have been released, and this Friday, so 3 days, we will get into the yellow/yellow green, because sometimes they decide to spoil colors, sometimes they don't. All I wanted to say real quick is that again, always happy for the content that is happening on this channel and the support that it is getting. I wanted to say that like I said, I do have mad metal leaders that are just about to go out, and just stay tuned. All right, stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, think about subscribing, because these are going to go out for free. You just need to figure out the correct way to give them and the correct milestone. So that being said, just shout outs to everybody that makes this community possible. You know, Dragon Ball Super, the card game like community group, go ahead, join that group. Follow the official page, they be giving out news as well. Thank you to all the content creators keeping this game afloat as the coronavirus just kind of keeps people out of big, large-scale events. And let's move right into what we're about to do. So the first card on this list is Android 16. Okay, he's a new leader in this set, and his permanent is he's going to negate the energy exhaust skill of all Android 16 cards with arrival blue-green in all of your areas. It's pretty crazy. Auto 1, choose one blue or green Android card in your hand, discard it. When this card attacks, draw 2 cards. Okay, when your life is at 4 or less, and there's a total of 5 or more energy between you and your opponent, you may draw 1 card, switch up to one of your energy active mode, add cards from your life to your hand until you have 5 left, and flip this card over. Okay. Then it's a backside, which is going to be the next important part, is Android 16, Bottomless Inferno. He still negates the energy exhaust of all Android 16s with the arrival blue/green in all of your areas. He can pay for the costs and activate arrival blue-green skills. Oh wow, yeah, permanent, you can pay the skill cost for and activate the arrival blue. Yeah, so basically you can just arrival blue-green from your energy, so that's cool. Once per turn, when a blue Android card is played from your energy, place the top card of your deck in your energy in rest mode. So he's going to replenish things if you arrival blue-green from your energy. Activate battle once per turn, use one blue-green multicolor Android card in your drop area for a combo. Alright, so we're going to lay it out here. 1. Android 16 is interesting because on his front side, he is going to allow you to play a dual-color deck without any of the drawbacks of playing dual-color. Alright, he's just going to slide those cards right in there. 2, he's going to have a weird draw effect, but blue-green Android isn't that hard to fulfill. So he's going to be able to discard an Android and draw 2 cards. So on his front side, he's actually going to be able to like +1 often. Every time he swings, he's going to be able to +1. That's excellent. And then he's going to be able to awaken at life 4 or less, but also when both players have a total of 5 energy, which means if you're going second on your turn 2, or your turn, your turn 3 or your turn 3. So if you're going first and you're on your turn 3 and you charge your 3rd energy and they've got 2 to your 3, you're gonna be able to awaken. But if you're going second and you're on your turn 3 and you play your 3rd energy and they already have 3, you're going in. So either way, turn 3, no matter what, he's going to evolve, and that's interesting. Now, what we're going to see is on his backside, he has no way to gain cards to your hand, and that is a huge detriment. Just the fact that once he awakens, he will no longer be able to add a card to your hand pretty much automatically puts him at a spot where he's only going to be as strong as the support around him, and that's just because he has to have other cards do that legwork. So that's going to be a big part of how he's played. Very interesting. So then you've got the fact that he's going to be able to now evolve from the from the energy, which is very, very, very cool. You've been putting cards in your energy that you maybe want to use later, and now they're going to be able to be used, toolboxed even from your energy. And I think that's actually really, really awesome. So let's move on to the next cards. Oh yeah, and also his activate battle once per battle. There is a super combo that is blue-green, so you're gonna be able to recycle that as many times as you can. It doesn't negate the effect either, so that's pretty cool. Now, we're at Tora, Keeper of the Red Armband, even though there's no red armband in sight. Blocker, blue is an auto. If your leader card is a blue sand card and your opponent has 2 or more energy, when this card is removed from the battle area by opponent's skill or KO'd, choose up to 1 blue Bardock card with an energy cost of 4 or 5 in your hand, played in rest mode. That is interesting. And if I'm not mistaken, don't ask me why I'm searching the floor for this card, but I'm pretty sure the Bardock is a 5-drop, is he? I think, yep. Yeah, so Final Strike Bardock can actually be cheated out with this being a 5 cost. And so that's actually really cool because this guy actually does work when he actually comes out. So that's very, very interesting. I like that. I actually really, really like that a lot. Now you've got Android 17 Restrain Support. Activate main, blue. If your leader card is a mono blue, play this card from your hand, then add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Okay. Activate main once per turn, place 1 blue-green multicolor card from your energy in your drop area, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. So he sacrifices energy to end up blowing up things. And that's cool, but he also takes 2 energy to come into play, and he's a 20k. It's interesting. A 2-drop 20k is nothing to scoff at. Like, that's actually very, very strong, actually. And then he's going to give you a card in hand. So never mind. The more I read this card, the more I like this card. I just don't know how often I'm going to want to sack an energy just to blow up a card, especially when it doesn't ignore variant. Now you've got the 1-drop, Android 16 for his mama. Unique, permanent. This card cannot be used in a combo from the battle area, and your opponent's clone tokens cannot attack. Okay, that as soon as I heard clone token, I was pretty much in. Auto, once per turn, when the clone token is played by the skill of 1 of your extra cards, play 2 clone tokens to your opponent's battle area. That's crazy. Activate main, remove 1 of your opponent's clone tokens from the game, play this card from your hand or drop area. This card comes out for free, and this card is able to create mad clone tokens. I like this a lot. This card is actually crazy good for the archetype it's going into. So I dig it. Now we're at Shield Army's Reinforcements. Okay. Counterattack. If your leader card is a mono blue, negate the attack, then play 1 Shield's Army token with 1,000 or 10,000 power. It gains blocker for the turn. Permanent. If your life is at 5 or less, basically it has Sparkling. You can activate this card's counter skill from your hand by adding 1 card from your life to your hand instead of paying its cost. Neato. Nothing really go off about, but neato. You've got Assault of the Great Apes. Activate main. If your leader card is a mono blue sand card, play it to 2 mono blue battle cards with energy costs of 5 or less that are both Great Ape and Bardock's crew cards from your deck in your drop area. From your deck in your drop area. Seems like it's worded strange. Like it's not or. Cards from your deck in your drop area. Oh, I see what you're saying. And by year, I mean the card. That makes sense. So it's putting it foolish barrels, and it puts them from your deck to your drop area. Sorry, that tripped me out. Then shuffle your deck and play up to 5 mono blue cards with energy costs of 5 or less that are both Great Ape and Bardock's crew from your drop area. At the end of your opponent's next turn, choose all blue battle cards that are both Great Ape and Bardock crew cards in your battle area and send them to their owner's work. Couple things about this card. 1, it's a massive tempo swing. You can just march on your opponent and go hard, no pun intended. Then you also have the ability to set up a wall against your opponent. If you're playing blue-yellow, you could actually put them on board, swing with every one, have them untapped due to Planet Vegeta. So that shouldn't be ignored. And then the interesting thing is it doesn't kill the ones that are just brought out by this effect. If you had 5 apes on board that were Bardock's crew, and then you played 5 more with this, all 10 of them would leave in your opponent's turn. So that's a very interesting thing that you should keep track of. Now granted, maybe you can combo off with these, maybe you can do some other things with these, so you just don't lose all that. But I mean, it's a pretty strong card. It doesn't draw you 2, like March does, but it does thin out your deck by 2 before going out of your graveyard. So this is very, 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 very interesting. Because of its limits in terms of what it can bring out, I'm not sure how crazy this would be to have in a competitive format. At least not where we are right now. But at the same time, I don't think this card should be slept on. I think it's actually kind of powerful. Just gotta see where it goes from here. The next card, Majin Buu Tide Turning Absorption. If your leader card is blue, when this card is in your energy is placed into your drop by your leader's card skill, play this card from your drop area, then place up to 1 blue Gotenks card with energy cost of 4 or less from your deck into your drop area, and then shuffle your deck. Activate main. For 1, send this card to its owner's work. Choose 1 prodigious absorption Majin Buu. In your energy area, play the chosen card. If you do, place the top card of your deck in your energy in rest mode. This is direct support to Destroyer King's Majin Buu. In fact, I think just because I have all the cards today, this is direct support for prodigious absorption. So that's actually really cool. I am actually happy that they're going back and trying to bump some of these. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to put them in the forefront, but it's definitely cool to see old things get support. Now next we have Android 18, Let the Battle Begin. This is one of my favorite cards spoiled so far. Blocker, Counterplay. Play this card, and then if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less, it is placed at the bottom of the owner's deck instead of being played. Permanent, if your leader card is an Android card or a Heroine card, and you have a Unison card in play with specified cost 2 or more, and it's your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 3. So this is a 1 cost counterplay on 4 or less converted energy cost. That's wild. It's a little restricted in its use, but that's a very strong card, and it's a blocker when it comes out. I love this card for the theme. Next we got Bergamo, Unstoppable Colossus. If your leader card is blue during each turn, this card gains plus 2,000 power for each card in your energy and your opponent's energy. When this card is played, draw 1 card. Okay, so playing it at 1 is a no-no because this guy's gonna be at 8k, he can be killed by anything. Playing it on turn 2, depending on when you're going, if you're second, well, even if you're going first, he's gonna be at 10k if you play him on turn 2. If you're going second, a 12k. So you can kind of see he exponentially gets better from turns 2 forward. And it's very interesting. You play him, he cantrips, and he can potentially be a really big beater. I mean, late game, when you have 5 energy and your opponent has 5 energy, that's straight up 10k per. This guy's gonna be at 24k as a 1-drop that's going to cantrip your card. I don't think that should be not like valued. I don't think that should be overlooked because this guy is going to be able to come out with a lot of attack for very little investment. But he will only be 4k on your opponent's turn, so that's kind of rough. Next, you've got Android 16, Steadfast Ally. Energy Exhaust, Double Strike, Arrival Blue-Green, which is blue-blue, green-green. When this card is played, add up to 1 Android 21 card with energy cost of 5 or less from your deck to your hand. Shuffle your deck, then choose up to 1 Android 21 card with energy cost of 5 or less in your hand. Play it. When this card attacks, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and discards it. I think this guy is really cool. It costs 4 to put him out, but this deck tries to ramp. I'm digging it. I love how it looks, and I wish it was an SR instead of a rare because that art is really good. Next card, Majin Buu, Revitalizing Absorption. He's a 1-drop. When this card is played, draw 1 card. So he's a 1-drop cantrip, already like. Activate main, 3 blue. If all cards in your leader area and energy area are mono blue, and your opponent has 3 or more energy, you may play 1 blue Majin Buu card with an energy cost of 7 from your energy area. If you do, place this card in your energy in rest mode, and then place up to 1 blue Sun Gohan Adolescence card with an energy cost of 4 or less from your deck in your drop area, and shuffle your deck. You can only play blue Majin Buu cards, battle cards for the turn. So this is pretty interesting. It's a 4-drop total if you want to play it all in one go, but if you play him and don't think your opponent's going to be able to remove him, it's a 3 play cost to get into your boss monster for the deck, which is the Gohan Absorbed Super Moon. I think this is a really cool card. The art looks amazing and is going to revitalize some cool stuff. Also, this card is going to allow you to sneak directly into this card as well. So this is actually pretty neat. And this card, if you don't remember, is a triple strike. And when a card evolves into this card, switch this card to active mode. We're not going to worry about that part, but it is a triple strike 30k. And it can be played out for 3 energy. So that's pretty neat. The last card we're going to go on about last two cards actually last three cards, I'm stupid. We got Gine, Heroic Support, Sparking 5. Your leader card is a blue Bardock's Crew or a Heroine card. When this card is using the combo from your hand, you may add one blue Bardock's Crew or one blue Heroine card, one Heroine card from your energy into your hand. If you do, add one mono blue Bardock's Crew or one Heroine other than copies of this card from your drop area to your energy and rest mode. So it's going to toolbox your energy even more and replenish itself, which is cool. Activate main blue. If your leader card is a blue Bardock's Crew and you send this card from your drop area to your warp, add up to one Taur's red armband or Assault of the Great Apes from your deck or drop area to your hand, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. This card is actually gas. If you were going to play Bardock, this card is gas. I don't know what else to say about it. This card is really, really good for the archetype. And it's one of the first Genie cards that actually does something really well, so I like it. I like it a lot. Now you got Android 17 and 18, Siblings Revive. This card is actually super gas. Energy Exhaust, Deflect, Double Strike, Dual Attack. That's what I like to see on a 25 body. 8 cost, but whatever. When this card is played, choose up to any number of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and place them in their owner's drop areas. And at the end of the turn, switch up to one of your blue energy to active mode. What is this on Deflect? Oh lord. Okay, when this card attacks and your opponent reveals their hand, and you choose up to 2 cards from it and place them in their energy and rest mode. Honey, that's too strong. That's too much sauce. When this card attacks, yeah, that's just, it's already pushing dual attack with a double strike, and your opponent's gonna reveal their hand, and you're gonna choose 2, and you're gonna place them in their energy and rest mode. Okay, I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware of that. That's crazy. You can essentially rob your opponent of their plays, give them energy, but their plays are gone, and you already know what giving them energy will do with certain techs that you can put in the deck. Now you got Android 16, Steadfast Comeback, Energy Exhaust, Dual Attack, Blocker, and Revenge on a 20k body. Arrival blue-green for 2, that is nasty. If your leader card is a blue or green, when you play this card or use it in a combo from the hand, choose one. Your opponent chooses one card in their hand and discards it, or place up to one blue Android card with an energy cost of 1 from your deck in your drop area, then shuffle your deck. That's going to be the 16 1-drop, which can be brought back off of clone tokens. Kind of makes that nice little loop. So yeah, these are the cards, blue and blue-green cards from the Battle Evolution booster. Just wanted to go over them because that's what I tend to do on my channel. Let me know what you think of them, if you think they're going to change up the status quo for both Android 21 or put Android 16 on the map. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to see how people build with these, and I will see you guys in the next video in Universe X. Later.